Okay, now that our piece is dry, what we want to do is we want to go back over with the airbrush with one of our lighter shades. I recommend going ahead and using your medium flesh, which is your second colors that you mixed. But sometimes you can go ahead and use the lightest one, but I recommend going into the second one because you never know, too light might make it look too pale. So you get your color mixed up in your airbrush, compressor on, now same as before, just hit the high spots. I hope the camera can see what I'm doing here. You just want to hit the high spots. Hit the cheek, the brow, the ears, collarbone. Same thing with the hands. You want to just get the fingers, knuckles. Just ever so lightly. You don't want to get into a rush. Just make sure you think. Yeah, one thing key about airbrushing is you gotta constantly keep your airbrush moving, because if you don't, you'll get runs, paint runs, and that's where paint builds up too fast in one area. Like I said in the previously, it's really just a lot of back and forth, and you keep doing the techniques until you're happy with the skin tone. I mean, you might decide that you want to go over it again with oils. Sometimes, I do that. It's just really depending on when it finally strikes what you are trying to achieve. When you feel that it looks right, that's when you stop. A good painter always knows when to stop. You never want to go overboard with anything. A lot of times, like I said earlier, when you go ahead and you use your, a lot of time when you go ahead and you use your, another color to contrast your skin tones, it'll start to look more what you want. Now the way this is looking, I don't think I'm going to go with another lighter shade. I might touch up just a little bit with a lighter shade, but I really think it's going to be pushing it. So I've made my mind. I'm not going to go with another lighter shade. I'm going to start painting in the details because this is starting to get to where I want it. See if I can. Alright, I'm going to let the camera see how this is starting to really take place. This is what you want. You want it to be light, subtle. I mean, look at the hands. I mean, that's what you want. You see how that looks very realisticness? It's like, really realistic. I mean, it did not look like that before, so that's one thing about painting, is you're in control of what you want it to look like. You continue until you're happy. Now, you can always go back in and just do what is called spot washing. Like, I'm going to give it a little bit more underneath the eyes. Just a little bit. You could also do this with with pastels, but washes are just a little faster. Plus, it washes go a little bit more. To be honest with you, I really can't tell you. There's really not a difference. It's your call. You know, if you feel like going in there with pastels, go ahead. I just decided to use wash, but it's really no different when you get to this stage because you're just spot washing. So it's a different technique. Pastels, you know, will give it more of an airbrushed look. Washes would probably, I would say, is more natural. But like I say, it's your call. Yeah, this is starting. This is what I've been looking for. Now I'm actually going to hit this hand on the fingertips just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to hit this right here. And that's pretty much it for this part. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And when we continue, we will start painting. I'll show you guys how I paint hair, and we'll start painting in the details and start letting this bust really come to life. This is Painter for Hire 1975. See you on part 4.